tomorrow is going to be potentially one of the best experiences and best episodes of the whole trip, and it all just happened last minute. One of the most experienced hunters here on the island, Uncle Dintu, is taking his son out, Badus, for a hunt for dugong the traditional way, which is something I want to record and show the world that this style of hunting is still done and the knowledge around it is still passed down generation to generation. We've got to get up super early, and that's why I'm staying here in the village and not out at camp. So 5 a.m. start, and we'll be drifting, using the tides and the winds to find these dugong. And I've heard so much about this style of hunting. I can't wait to witness it. You spearing?
Yeah. He's always like that. He's always like, nah, you boys, you are learning, so you just go first. Back in his day, you'd be like, nah. I'll be standing.
And what do you get? One shot, so if you miss, that's the next person?
Rotate. Yeah. That's like that.
Alright, we're out this morning with Uncle Dintu and Badus, and we're hunting dugong. But the exciting thing is, I've never seen it done like this. They're hunting up in Badu, they hunt dugong the traditional way, which is drifting, yeah? Drifting or sailing?
Yeah, Popatayan, yeah, means drifting with the wind and the waves, yeah.
Okay.
And what we're trying to do is just stalk them, because they got a sharp sense of hearing, so any noise or any little tap, they'll take off there.
Okay, so they go.
It's going to be like the old school way, yeah.
Old school way.
Yeah.
So this is basically the same way your ancestors did, hey, but they would have sailed out to here or paddled or something.
Yeah.
And then they'd sit here and do it the same way.
Yeah.
Before time, there's no outboard.
We pull dinghy.
Pull dinghies.
Very hard.
Just imagine today, you experience that our use went on before time, this one here, pull dinghy from that distance, maybe can ride around the island, look over dugong.
And potato. Follow, but you have to follow the tide.
Yeah. So you have to work.
This tide you go around.
Yeah.
Afternoon, this tide always running. Easterly tide.
Yeah.
You're coming home now. Pull.
Yeah. So you have a real connection with the ocean.
That's right, yeah.
Two bloke in the middle, one at the pram, and the hunter at the back. The best one, always have the best hunter, because make sure you never miss. You only go out today, you come back with food. Yeah. Never come back with nothing.
But back in the day, there'd be heaps of dugong, so they'll have like a little platform called nut.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll have it in the bays, and based on the tide and all that, the dugongs will come in and they'll sit on the platform during the night waiting for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're gonna come back. It's the same place where they find the grass they eat.
And that's where they build a platform.
Yeah.
They'd find where they were feeding in.
They eat certain grass.
Yeah, okay.
They plow the ground. Get the seed out of the bottom of the grass. Yeah. We call that grass nairi. A little tiny grass growing in the bottom.
And is that right out here?
Yeah.
So that's why we're in this spot, because this is a big sand bed with grass.
Hitting all the time. You see it down more further down there.
You see that
go drift along.
Big rock down there, Takamalaya. That's another sort of reference point to where the dugongs will eat through a channel with the lagoon is.
Yeah, I see there's no chart plotters or anything, it's just like...
That's putting the bow straight towards that hill, Mopakote. So that's where we'll aim towards, and then we'll see all the dugongs coming towards us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And you got a sail here too?
Yeah, follow Belfast. Push the boat down the tide. Quicker you go.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there are sometimes the current coming this way, what we call Butan, the easterly tide.
Yeah.
Stop the boat drifting faster. Yeah. But all your opposite way, the tide running. This way the pull is the westerly tide, push you in. That one coming out the westerly tide, push you out.
Yeah.
This channel here.
Yeah, so you got wind against tide.
Yeah.
What do we have here now? Is this coolest?
Yeah,
Yeah, coolest.
So wind and tide together.
Yeah.
yeah.
That'll take us inwards a bit easier.
Yeah, a bit faster, yeah. And we got the whoop. So this was made by Teapot?
Yeah, Balatipot Nona, also known as Collis. He's one of the best ones to craft these ones on the island.
Yeah.
And he did so with my younger brother JJ. He's in Bowen, but when we came up for soy business, JJ gave me the wap.
Ah,
Yeah. So we're gonna try it out today.
and the whop's very like sacred in a way, hey? Like you got to look after it.
Oh,
I hear you talk to it.
Yeah. It's the sort of item that brings you food to family.
Yeah.
So yeah, the more you look after it and care for it, it'll look after you. Yeah. And sometimes Dad taught us growing up, when this one snaps in the boat or during a hunt, there'll be sorry business coming up.
Yeah.
So that's a sign in the Malu way that just be prepared. Yeah.
People died in the sea. You must respect too.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is dangerous, yeah? Like,
Yeah, it is. We had people died from hunting.
get pulled under or...
Yeah, got tangled.
Yeah. One other side Badu, called Upai, and one Mobia. But before that, two people already accidentally when the rope get tangled up,
Yeah.
pull you in.
So that's why you start young and you learn?
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
The way you jump when you throw the apple, don't drop, hold on top of the rope.
Yeah.
If you spear it, tangle up your leg, it puts you on, pull you in.
Yeah.
The faster they go, then they slacken off. But you already be there.
Yeah.
Or else you're a strong swimmer, hold the rope.
What are you doing then, Nas? I should explain that,
Yeah.
because most people use plastic.
So this one here is a bomb tree leaf. Yeah, we just picked it up this morning. We call it aitam. So what I done was just shaped it into the hole in the arkat, and that'll just sort of like cradle the tata. Keeps it nice and tight so it won't loose. So when we throw it and hit the dugong, it'll connect nicely. Yeah.
And you're taught to use that and not plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes plastic is not really how do you say it, reliant. Yeah.
Yeah. And it ends up in the ocean, hey?
Yeah, and ends up in the ocean.
Yeah.
And the tata is this one. So we'll put it through the baga uru. So that's the baga uru, the rope on the head.
Yep.
So you got to put it through there. So when you speed the dugong, that wap will stay connected to the rope.
Yeah.
You don't lose it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want to put too much item, otherwise it'll be too tight. When you speed it, the tata will bend. So we just make it nice and loose and firm. Yeah.
Did you say with this tide, coolest, the dugong will all be together as a herd, or will they separate?
So usually with this tide, the coolest keeps them all together as a herd, and then by time up they'll all feed together. So it's more easier to sort of trail them and find them.
Okay.
By the time the tide will change to gutta, they'll start separating and swimming singly, like in their own way, and then they'll come back again. Yeah.
These two fellas, one is 76 and one is older, he was 78. They're collecting all this firewood for Kap Murray underground oven. A lot of work, like before, they wouldn't use a chainsaw, they would be doing it by axe.
Yeah.
As we've been growing up, our parents always say Sunday must go to church. And well, you got to go. We always listen to our parents, what they tell us.
We can be swimming in saltwater at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. When the bell rings, out from the water, straight in the church. Yeah.
Yeah.
with wet clothes.
Or else you get funny. Yeah.
What we were taught back then, today's generation, they haven't got it. They don't know what it's like. When we were taught, we can, if you, like I said before, these are the things that you eat, the animal eat. The animal don't eat, you don't eat. This is the teaching that all we've been teaching, we were taught that way. And share. We bring food from saltwater camp, share it out. Say here, this place here, Patanubaria. Say Bala, you go for them, come, cut them, we share them out for families. If you get two, bring this whole tire, this area here.
Okay. So it's your area.
Yeah, bring all the dishes, put there.
Every family.
From from saucepan, just put your nistel on it, and they put them on. They cut everything up, and they share it. Really, everybody get the same equal share.
An equal cut.
Equal cut, equal share. Then you finish, and everybody go. Take their dish.
Everything, even the flippers, nothing left on the
Nothing
beach,
left on the beach.
only shell. That's all.
What do you do with the flippers?
They cook them too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not anymore though?
Yeah. Yeah, at New Zealand, throw them out, most of them. I always keep them. Like when we make kapmari, I put them in there. I kai up.
Are they good?
They're more better.
You can make soup out of them.
Yeah.
Make soup out of that.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to. That's after I survived on the island before, like you have to eat everything. No waste food.
Big one.
One big dugong.
Okay.
We just put down.
If you retire and there for
Dugong.
that before a dinghy, we had clinker dinghies that back then. We just sit down with the
Middle, with the paddle.
paddle. No noise.
Yeah.
Not even like that.
One at the back, steering. No sail.
You go like that, you at the front there with the warp coming back. Yeah, you get cracked. No noise.
No noise. Like that we today, we quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Very quiet. When you're paddling, not touch the boat.
You got to, like you get your paddle like that, you put your hand between the dinghy, make sure that it doesn't hit
The boat.
Yeah.
father, like my father, he was a boat builder, like the carpenters, all his family, and like Bala's, well, my namesake. Our father, that's his dad, mine too. They work on a boat, pearling like
Pearl diamond.
Curling like
Yeah.
that. So they'd be away a long time.
Oh yeah. In a NIF time, like for a week, when come new moon, full moon, that's where the tide go very strong, the current is very strong. So they knocked up.
Oh, that'd break.
Then you stay for a week, and then when the NIF come, good quarter time, then they go out again.
We call it, when it's clear water, Pudu. When the
Like-
water is dirty, the Ugu.
See what water was today?
Yeah.
That's the quarter today,
Yeah.
first quarter. So that's where water clear, tide's very good.
Yeah.
That's the time pearl diving or diving, even crayfishing.
Yeah, so it's the same now with your crayfishing.
When come full moon, new moon, like he coming one in full moon now in next week. Yeah. So the current go very strong, tide, and water come milky, proper dirty. And that time you can dive now. Yeah.
So it seems like you have different times that you
Yeah.
can hunt and do
Every month.
different moon cycles,
Yeah.
and different seasons.
It's just a different
Yeah.
week, like, yeah, it's just like rotate, eh?
Yeah.
We've seen them sort of on the inside mark. So we just come out a bit. Yeah.
And so would you see 6 before?
Yeah, 6, yeah.
Okay.
We were nearly speared one, but he was just out of range, probably 10 meters out. But he was swimming straight towards us. If he would have come up for another air, he would have been right here beside us. We would have had him.
And you need to, depending on which side the dugong's on, you have to be careful where you rope.
Yeah.
So will you switch, will you?
Because I'm a right, I'll just have to turn and like use the bell.
Yeah.
Turn and use the platform.
Oh, yeah.
Go, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, no, brother, we saw 6. So this time we're further out, just a bit more out than where we were this morning. We'll go along this way and hopefully we catch them coming out towards.
Okay.
This time you'll see them, brother.
They got very short sight, and but the hearing very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Like, will they hear us talk or just
They can hear you, the noise, and they took off.
Yeah, okay.
And settle, they just sitting, but they got the eyes, they can see you. and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
take off. The dugong are very short eye. Short sight?
Yeah.
So we saw another 6 there, but they were all just outside of us heading up, all in the middle there. Yeah. So we always try and instill that with the young ones, like try and go more with Popatayan rather than Gurbudan them, like, you know, chase them. Yeah. Just for the sustainability, you know.
Yeah.
So it's easy to come up with an outboard motor, but when you do it in this method, it's all about timing and strategic.
It is, knowing where you're hunting and everything.
Yeah, and reference points are your hills. So when you hunted before, all that knowledge been passed down. So this morning we went to that hill. From out there we aimed towards that hill, and that's where the feeding area is. Yeah. But before days, dugong that plentiful. You come out, you can just already see dugongs everywhere. Yeah. But because of outboard motors and noise, scares them away, pushes them away.
Yeah, okay. It's time to head back to the village of Badu because I've got a flight to catch. And strangely, I don't feel disappointed that we didn't get a dugong. Just being out here and experiencing this ancient art of hunting, using the sails and using the tide and the wind was truly one of the best experiences I've ever had out here in the wilderness. So thank you to Balanas and to Uncle Dintu for taking me out. Amazing that at any point they could have fired up that outboard motor and chased those dugong. But that's not part of this hunting practice. This is about testing yourself, putting yourself against the dugong with as little outside help as possible. And it's been a beautiful thing to be a part of. And you're not disappointed, it's just part of it, hey? You just sometimes go out, you don't get them.
Yeah, now sometimes like with this method, you can't be disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you sort of say, oh fuck, I wish we could have stayed a bit longer, but the tide determines where the dugong will be.
Yeah, right.
So most likely, Dad will probably say we'll go tomorrow again.
Okay.
Morning. Thanks for coming, but
Oh, thank you so much for having me there.
You sort of got an insight, you know, like in the way there, like that's why I say, you know, this method is sort of like a sustainable method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such patience and timing.
Proper, yeah.
And like for you to see, well, you would have seen at least 12.
Yeah.
And to come back without one, like you could have easily gone and chased one.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, we could easily go around to the shallows and chase it, but we prefer this one because it sort of shows you like you're a good hunter.
Yeah.
And this is what, you know, I want to sort of instill for my son, but I'm sort of waiting until he gets older, like so when we give him the initiation, put him through this sort of method. And then that'll, you know, allow him to be a man then, provide for the family, help the village.
Yeah, how does that work as a young boy to then become a hunter? What's the process?
Usually them uncles will take them blah baba.
Wow.
They're gonna zogmurpan him, like pass that knowledge on. Once they sort of observe and see that he's at a sort of ripe age, you know, right age. Usually round about the teenage mark, once they can see that he can hold the whop and stuff, and then that's when they'll take him out.
They'll put him up the front with the whop?
Put him at the front. They'll talk to him before they hunt, and just to give him that knowledge. Then once he feels confident and they're confident that he'll be good, and they'll let him stand on the forehead. Yeah.
And then when you do get your first dugong or turtle, it's a celebration.
Yeah.
It's all sort of different method,
Yeah, Dad put me through my initiation through catching my first turtle and my first dugong rather than having my first shave.
Okay.
Yeah. But now we love it. We used to cry on the beach at 5 in the morning. Aka, Dad's mom would growl us, hey, you better run to the beach. Dad, they're going with their cry. End up we just swim all morning till they come back. When they come over with the dugong, we're so happy. We run up, we grab all the tubs, run back down, and help cut it then. Yeah.
What a way to grow up.
Our first jobs growing up, cleaning the guts.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that was our first job. He knows. Hey, you know the rule.
And there's that good part of the guts too, hey? It's like a delicacy.
Oh, lovely. The one, thicker one.
Yeah. Yeah, I had that while I was here.
Yeah, I love it.
The locals here on Badu, if they're hunting crayfish, they're either going, or they're using these short crayfish spears, which you've seen me make, or when they're hunting fish like these small quickie mark, they're hunting with a long fish spear. So the same principle, but they're using into the end of it. And being so long, they're really accurate with these small fish like the quickie mark, as you can see. So many of them.
Words like $10 and that sort of things never really meant anything to us. The people who came and like Captain Cook and them, all those explorers, they had the wrong intentions. And we were always in the right place. We always had good intentions. And
we lived our life our way. And they came and told us it's the wrong way. Now today we're discovering they brought the wrong way. We've always lived the right way.